How's it going, everyone? It's Cabbage here, and welcome to, I guess, a bit of a update video, as the best word to describe it, because I want to tell you guys about a part of my life I don't talk about much on my channel, and that is my writing. So, for those of you who don't know, I like to, well, I was going to say I like to write stories, but writing is a bit of a stretch. I mainly just like to tell stories. I'd like to make them up in my head and be like, hey, that's a good idea. And while I definitely have gotten to the part where I write more than other people, like I actually stopped, wrote stuff, made sacrifices to get time to write, that sort of thing, I haven't written as much as I would like to. That being said, I still wanted to make this video talking about, I guess, just my writing, because I think it's a good idea to tell you guys, especially watch till the end of the video, but I think it's a good idea to tell you guys because it's a good way to hold myself accountable for goals I will set for myself. With that being said, I have two stories I would like to share with you guys. One of them is a much more long-term kind of idea that will take a lot of time, will need a lot of time in the oven, and my second idea is a lot more short-term that I think you guys will really like, and I'll get to that towards the end of the video. So my second story I would like to share with you guys is, sorry if I'm stuttering, it's a much more long-term project. It's a long fantasy epic. And the reason why I say it's a long-term project is because, again, a fantasy, I need to build up the world, the cities, the characters, the species, the animals, the plants, because I want to make more fantasy creatures. You know, I don't want to rely just on wolves and bears and stuff like that. As much as I love those classic fantasy worlds, I want to build something new. So it takes a lot of time to build that up and just make it feel realistic and make it feel baked into the world in a natural way. So that kind of story will need a lot of time in the oven to workshop, to build, and just kind of figure out. Now, this is the part I'm excited to tell you about. So I have a second story. It is still kind of in the works, a lot less than my fantasy series, obviously. But, I want to release this story chapter by chapter. And what I mean by that is that if you aren't in my Discord server, first of all, join it. It's being a little more active than usual. I've been kind of liking that. But, I have a writing updates channel. And I haven't been using it as much as I would like to. And I kind of want to put that channel to good use. So, I want to release a story chapter by chapter on Wattpad or AO3, and I want you guys to kind of be able to interact with the story as it unfolds by chapter. And how I kind of plan to release it is maybe one chapter per week, and breaks in between certain chunks of chapters. So it'll be like chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4, that'll be like volume 1. And then I'll take a small break maybe to work on the fantasy story, or just, again, prevent burnout. And then pick it up again maybe a month or two later and start volume 2 and move on from there. And I won't be telling you guys much about the plot just yet, because there's still a lot to develop. I kind of have the first, I guess, volume planned out, but I still want to I don't have a name for it yet. The name I have right now is kind of corny, if you ask me. And I hope to kind of bake it a little bit more to make an actual announcement video. That's right, announcement video. I want to make a whole video for this project. That video will consist more of plot reveals, character reveals, that sort of thing. And I'm really excited to share it with you guys. But that's all in the future, you know what I mean? Like, that stuff definitely, that's more further down the line. So, so just expect, I'm thinking maybe the fantasy series will just be an ongoing background thing that I'll probably talk about here and there. Maybe release some character profiles in the server, talk about more progress in the world, but that's going to be more of a background thing. For my episodic story, I hope to release a video describing more about the plot maybe a week and a half from now. And that will, again, consist of more plot details, character details. And I'm really excited to share that part with you guys the most. But until then, I'm Cabbage. Make sure you subscribe. While there's still more, I'm still going to make gaming content. I will still make more writing content. So if you're into either gaming or into writing, this is a good channel for you. It's kind of a mix of both. I might make a second channel for this kind of stuff, but at the same time, I don't really see why. I'm not big enough to make a big division of my channel. And I kind of want to keep my channel truly varied. I almost said varietied. Truly varied in the sense that you can go on my channel and you can watch a good gaming video. Maybe I'm just giving my honest thoughts about a movie that came out, or I want to make more variety. I almost said more varied. I want to make more varied content. So if you guys are into that, if you're just here for the gaming or just here for the writing or here for no reason, feel free to subscribe. It's cool here. You join the Cabbage Patch when you do. It's great. And make sure you like the video. Helps a ton, and it's just you guys have been killing it with the likes recently. Every video's gotten at least 1 like, and that means a lot more than you guys realize. And if you're here and you are like, I hate this guy, feel free to dislike. It helps me know how people are feeling, and I'll catch you guys next time. Stay awesome.